All right, so time for everyone's favorite game. Was it pass interference? We've been doing this a lot this season, far too much, but let's talk about it and let's break down, should this have been a penalty or not? Obviously, it's a very big play, helps set up a first down goal at the 1 yard line that would result in a Raiders touchdown in the biggest game of the season for these two teams, or really just in general so far this season, given the fact that winner goes to the playoffs, loser goes home. So here's the play. I paused it right here. Watch what happens. As you see, so Chris Harris is going to make some contact on Zay Jones, which causes Zay Jones to fall. Some people said, this looks like a flop to me. That's not really how I see it, to be honest. I didn't think it was a flop. To me, that looks like it was an actual sort of takedown. I don't hate that call whatsoever. That's just the way I see it. Again, I'm usually not great at seeing if something is a flop or not. But anyways, to me, I think that's fine. However, the question is less about, was this actually interference? Because let's be honest, no matter what side you fall on, you can certainly agree we've seen worse, less than that get called interference this season. The question was the ball catchable? And actually, using this angle, you can see right here. So you see I paused it, and that's where the ball is. So luckily, the ball does get into frame. Do I think that Zay Jones could have potentially gotten there if he had enough time? I'll show it again, and I think it's possible. I don't think it's like crazy that he could have gotten there. I certainly think there's a chance that he could have found a way to get there had that not been cut off. So is this a penalty? I think it's a gray area, but let's look at the rules and let's actually determine if it is or isn't a penalty. So this is the entirety of the, it's most of the pass interference rules. There's a couple other exceptions that aren't relevant to this play, so I cut those off. But hopefully it's not too small for you to be able to read. I know there's a lot here. But basically, if you want to look at Article 1, the definition is, it is pass interference by either team, 1, any act by a player more than 1 yard beyond the line of scrimmage significantly hinders an eligible player's opportunity to catch the ball. Pass interference can only occur when a forward pass is thrown from behind the line of scrimmage, blah, blah, blah. So that's what the definition is. And to me, I think the actual interesting thing to note here is going to be Article 2E. That's Article 2E, as in Eric, cutting off the path of an opponent by making contact with him without playing the ball. That is, again, these are acts prohibited by both teams. And to me, that is what I saw there by Chris Harris. That's what I saw, was he cut off Zay Jones's path to play the ball. To me, this is pass interference. I know a lot of people didn't like it. That's how I interpret it, given my understanding of the rules. I think it's the correct call. It also says, there's a note, if there is any question whether the player's contact is incidental, the ruling should be no interference. To me, that didn't seem incidental. That looked like, to me, I like that call. I think I would have probably made that call as well. But again, these things are tricky, and one of the issues is there's these gray area calls, and, they matter so much in a football game. But I think that this is consistent with how it's been called all year. I don't have an issue with it. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.